In the glittering world of Korean entertainment, there are nights when history quietly writes itself in smiles, glances, and moments so brief that fans replay them endlessly, searching for meanings only the heart can interpret. The Blue Dragon Awards has always been one of those rare stages, where legends meet rising stars, where the brightest talents gather under a single roof, and where cameras try their hardest to keep up with the waves of emotions unfolding in real time. But this year, something even more mesmerizing happened. And to my amazing viewers joining me right now, get ready, because what unfolded between Yoona, Hyun, Son Ye-jin, and the unexpectedly glowing reaction from Lee Jun-Ho became the highlight everyone is still talking about. The auditorium was alive with anticipation, but the energy shifted the moment Yoona made her appearance. Dressed in a gown that shimmered like liquid diamonds, she moved with a grace that seemed almost unreal, as though the spotlight had been waiting specifically for her. Fans in the audience gasped, photographers scrambled to capture every angle, and social media erupted instantly. Yoona had always been radiant, but tonight, she looked like a timeless star carved from elegance itself. And somewhere across the room, both Hyun and Son Ye-jin, K-drama royalty, beloved by millions, couldn't help but notice her, creating a moment that made fans stop, pause, and say, "Wait, did that just happen?" As Yoona took her seat, what no one expected was the interaction that followed. Hyun, seated just a few rows away, offered her a warm, almost protective smile, the kind reserved for someone you deeply admire or quietly respect. It wasn't dramatic, it wasn't exaggerated. It was subtle, sincere, and incredibly meaningful. Son Ye-jin, glowing with her signature aura, soon joined in the interaction, greeting Yoona with the kind of gentle grace that instantly captured online attention. For viewers at home, this brief exchange was more than a celebrity greeting. It was a moment symbolizing mutual admiration between three of the most respected figures in the industry, a connection bridging generations of excellence. The cameras panned away quickly, but fans were quicker. Clips of the moment spread across platforms within seconds. Yoona standing with Hyun and Son Ye-jin? One fan wrote. "The visual trio we never knew we needed," another tweeted. It became instantly iconic, a collision of star power so intense that viewers couldn't help but replay the scene over and over. And yet, the story was about to take an even more surprising turn. Because while the trio captured the spotlight on stage, someone else was reacting backstage. Or rather, reacting while pretending not to react. And that someone was none other than Lee Jun-Ho. Jun-Ho had always been known for his composure, for being the man who carried himself with quiet charisma and calm confidence. But the moment Yoona appeared on screen with Hyun and Son Ye-jin, something changed. Fans who were watching closely noticed the slight upward curve of his lips, the softening of his eyes, even the way he adjusted himself in his seat as if trying not to be too obvious. It wasn't jealousy. No, that wasn't what fans saw. It was pride. Pure, unfiltered admiration. For months, viewers have noticed the special bond between Jun-Ho and Yoona. Whether it's the way he looks at her during joint stages, the subtle gestures of care, or the undeniable chemistry they share, fans have built a mountain of moments connecting the two. So seeing Yoona effortlessly interacting with Hyun and Son Ye-jin, massive icons in their own right, felt like a moment that reflected her status not just as an idol or actress, but as someone fully recognized among Korea's greatest stars. And Jun-Ho's reaction? It felt like a quiet, "That's her. That's the woman I respect. That's the woman who deserves to be there." Viewers commented endlessly. "Jun-Ho is literally glowing," one fan said. "He's trying so hard not to smile too wide," another wrote. And the reactions only intensified when Yoona later passed by Jun-Ho's section. Their eyes met briefly, just a fraction of a second, but it was enough. Fans swear that Jun-Ho's entire expression softened in that moment, as though he was silently telling her he saw everything and that he was proud, so proud of her. Throughout the night, the dynamic between the four continued to spark excitement. Whenever the camera captured Hyun glancing toward Yoona, fans reacted. Whenever Son Ye-jin smiled as Yoona walked by, online communities buzzed like wildfire. The moment felt like a merging of worlds. K-drama royalty meeting modern elegance, while another star, Jun-Ho, glowing with emotion, watched from a distance. The most discussed part, however, arrived when the ceremony paused during a transition. YoonA and Ye-jin exchanged a few quiet words, accompanied by warm smiles, an interaction fans absolutely melted over. The idea of these two queens interacting was enough to shake the fandoms. But then Hyun stepped into the conversation, creating a cinematic moment that felt like a crossover episode fans never predicted. For a few seconds, the three of them formed a triangle of unmatched visuals, elegance, and calm sophistication. The lighting captured their silhouettes perfectly, almost as if the scene had been choreographed in advance. And where was Jun-Ho during this? Observing, watching, occasionally smiling in a way fans described as soft, warm, and telling. Some joked that he looked like a man who had just heard his crush being praised by the most respected couple in the industry. Others said he looked like he was simply admiring YoonA's professionalism and the grace with which she navigated the spotlight. Whatever the truth was, Jun-Ho's micro-expressions, no matter how small, became a highlight of their own. Later in the evening, when YoonA walked on stage to present an award, Hyun and Ye-jin watched her with clear admiration. Hyunbin's subtle nod and Ye-jin's approving smile did not go unnoticed. Even the hosts referenced the fact the hall seems extra bright with certain stars present tonight, a playful statement that fans interpreted as a nod to YoonA's standout presence. Jun-Ho's response during that moment was equally unforgettable. As she spoke, his eyes stayed locked onto her with full attention, his expression unwavering yet soft. Fans joked that he looked like a man who had completely forgotten the cameras could zoom in at any time. He looked proud, impressed, and completely captivated. And that reaction became one of the most replayed clips of the night. As the event progressed, the interactions continued weaving themselves into a tapestry fans would remember forever. During a break, YoonA briefly approached Ye-jin, sharing what seemed like a light joke that had both women laughing warmly. The sight of two of Korea's most beloved actresses sharing such a natural, genuine moment became instantly iconic. And of course, Hyunbin's gentle presence beside them added to the picture-perfect scene. Meanwhile, Jun-Ho, seated slightly apart, seemed to be fighting the urge to smile too wide every time YoonA appeared on screen. Fans joked that he was glowing like he debuted yesterday, trying not to look too obvious, and betrayed by his own blush. Others praised the respectful admiration he showed, noting how he seemed genuinely proud of YoonA's interactions, recognizing that she was being appreciated by industry legends. As the award show approached its conclusion, the atmosphere softened into something more nostalgic. The stars gathered for the final closing sequence, and YoonA once again found herself near Hyunbin and Ye-jin. They exchanged a final round of gestures and warm nods, while fans captured every angle possible. It felt like watching the past, present, and future of Korean entertainment align in one beautifully unexpected moment. But the cherry on top came during the final applause. YoonA turned slightly, her eyes searching the room for a familiar face. And when they found Jun-Ho, even for a brief instant, the connection was undeniable. Jun-Ho clapped with an expression that said everything without a single word. It was the kind of look that spoke volumes. Admiration, respect, pride, and something softer. Something fans continue to debate endlessly. And for viewers, especially all of you watching right now, this night was more than an award ceremony. It was a story, one written not through grand speeches or dramatic declarations, but through glances, smiles, and the subtle warmth between stars whose paths unexpectedly crossed. YoonA shone like the star she has always been. Hyunbin and Ye-jin welcomed her with sincerity and grace. And Lee Jun-Ho, glowing quietly in the background, reminded us that sometimes the most powerful reactions are the ones unspoken. In the end, this Blue Dragon Awards gave fans something priceless. A moment where legends recognized legends, where admiration flowed effortlessly, and where a single night sparked endless conversations, analyses, and heart-fluttering emotions. And YoonA, Hyunbin, Ye-jin, and Jun-Ho unknowingly created a memory fans will cherish for years. And to everyone watching this video right now, thank you for being here, for reliving these magical moments with me, and for celebrating the stars who continue to give us reasons to smile. The night may have ended, but the excitement, the emotions, and the unforgettable chemistry live on. forever replayed in the hearts of fans who witnessed a moment that truly felt like destiny dancing on the stage of the Blue Dragon Awards.